Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over what's known as the trucker bust from Terminator 1. So if you're interested in knowing more about this piece, stick around. So as mentioned, this is known as the trucker bust piece from Terminator 1. If you guys do not remember, this was towards the end of the movie when he just got ran over by the semi. So he was already in bad shape from all the various fights in the movie, but he just got hit by the semi and he ended up taking that over. So he was looking pretty rough, and little did he know in a couple of minutes later he was going to get even rougher because of Mr. Pipe Bomb over there. But this particular piece was made by a company called Suckface Studios. The owner, Daz Jordan, is the guy that runs it. He does really excellent work. Now, hence the name of the company. He has done a lot of Freddy Krueger stuff, but he's done various other things also. And I've even seen him, finish other people's work that people send him. My buddy on YouTube here, Gypsy Catcher, he does have various pieces from Daz. And from the pics I saw, all of them look really good. And in my own collection, this excellent gizmo here is something that Daz made. And eventually I think he's going to do the other Mogwais, and I'm definitely on board on getting them. But back to this piece, this is based off I believe it was a puppet, some type of like robotic puppet that they used in the diesel towards the end of the movie. So I'll kind of try to give a shot of the actual movie and what it looks like here. Kind of a side by side. So you can kind of see that based off what it looked like in the movie, Daz did a really excellent job. I mean, not only did he replicate the look of what they did in the movie, it also has a lot of the same blood work that you saw. So yeah, let's just kind of go from, I guess, bottom to top on this thing. Now, this does not have any type of base. In fact, I plan on making a base for it, just haven't gotten to that project. I've also seen that he's willing to do kind of like that V design. So if you're not familiar with a V design is, it's kind of like what this Lost Boys bust has. So I did see a few people requested that he make it that way, so that's also an option. And before I forget to mention it, if you're interested in getting something like this, he's got an Instagram, he's got a Facebook account. I would just reach out to him there. As far as I know, he's still making them, but definitely double check if that is the case. And he's based out of UK, so depending on where you're at in the world, you may have to deal with the shipping cost and custom fees and all that good stuff. So as you can see, he does use a real leather jacket. It looks nice. Now in reality, it should be weathered more. I mean, he did just get ran over by a semi and had the police battle fight and all that. So I should take this off and give it a real heavy weathering job. I haven't done that yet, but it's actually a full jacket, so easy enough done. And one of these days I'll get around to it. You do see he replicated the bullet hole here and some of the blood work on the shirt. Gonna get in here a little bit closer. Let's do a 360 here, but there's really not much to see on the body other than that the blood work on the shirt and that little damage there. But the face is done really well, and as mentioned, if you look really closely at the movie, he really did replicate how all this blood work looked while he was driving that semi. So even, you know, these 4 lines going down, that's the same 4 that you saw, and how his lip was damaged here and what the blood looked like. So I think he did a really good job of, you know, making it as close as screen accurate as he could. Now the material used is translucent resin, which translucent resin, it's kind of how it sounds. It has a little bit of translucency to it, which does give it a realer effect. It's not quite up to the level of well done silicone. And of course, it's not going to feel real like silicone will, but it does look really nice. And that's the same material that ECC uses on their bust. So if I didn't have silicone, translucent resin would be the next thing I would want. And of course, Terminator 1 was really more of a true horror movie. This was not Arnold, the type of Arnold that you'd want to know. This is the guy that you were trying to get away from, definitely. And Arnold himself was younger in this movie and looked a little bit different than what he looked in T2. And the budget of Terminator 1 wasn't quite at the same level as, well, not even close to the same level as Terminator 2. So this particular prop that they made for the semi scene, you know, they were on a budget, so it wasn't at quite the same level of the special effects that you saw in later Terminator movies. But yeah, let's just do kind of a slow 360. Now, as you can see, you can see the inside work here. You can even see a little bit of the tooth detail. Of course, that famous Terminator eye. Lots of nasty battle damage on top of his head. You know, this one, he's actually has his mouth open a little bit, so you can see that teeth work and that gap in his teeth like Arnold has. So you get in a little closer with the eye, but the eye is pretty nicely done. Looks real. And the eyebrow work on this is done pretty well. Or the eyelash work, I mean. Looks very real. Oh, a couple of nasty cuts. You can also see he's pretty dirty. And I'm not sure what technique he used to attach the hair, but, you know, for not being hand punched, it looks pretty good. So I don't know. What do you guys think of this piece? I think this is kind of the Arnold back when he was a true horror character. And it is represented well in this bust. You guys got any questions, comments? Put it down below. Thanks for watching another video. Hey guys, I appreciate you watching another video. I'm a huge fan of home theater and these movie replica props. I'm going to put out a couple of videos each week in those areas. And if you're a huge fan like I am, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.